So I'm here today with Jeremy Lacrosse and Jamie. Jeremy is one of our Get Real coaches, advisors, and Jamie is in Get Real this year. So I just wanted to ask you a little bit about how you got to be involved in the program and what Jeremy is helping you out with. So how'd you find out about Get Real?
We came to a math class.
Oh, okay. So you went to the math class.
I did, yeah. It was Steve Faulkner's class. I
Uh-huh.
contacted him and he said, "Oh yeah, I'd love to have you come in." So I went into one class and I just gave a quick 5-minute explanation, and Jamie heard it and came up.
Right. So you heard Jeremy and then you decided that it sounded like a good thing. So you came up. So tell me about how that's been, working with Jeremy, and what's he been helping you with, and
Wonderful. I'm in, what do you call it, intro to algebra? And honestly, if I didn't have him, I don't know where I would be.
say more about that. What's he been helpful with?
Everything.
Everything, okay.
Literally
From
everything.
soup to nuts, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we worked on the subject. We worked in math a lot. We've also done things like talked about priority registration, what to register for next semester. Sort of help pick out a schedule and teachers and things. We've also sometimes it's our sessions are just sort of blowing off some steam,
Right.
which is fine, which is good. So we've done a few different things.
Yeah, well, that's, I think, what it's about, right? I mean, you're not just gonna focus on the academics, it's all a big picture, right? So it's going well in math right now?
Yeah.
Good. So, what do you think of Get Real? What do you think of the space, and what do you like about it?
Like, and everybody's nice. They come up for after my math class,
Mm-hmm.
and then they come up after my English class.
Ah, okay.
And I like it. Like, I don't necessarily use it too much for English,
Mm-hmm.
but it's fun to come in and just shoot the breeze, not think about school for a
Mhm.
minute.
Kind of turn off a little bit.
Yeah.
So where are you in, what semester are you in?
This is my first.
This is your first semester, okay. And will you have any goals, anything, kind of plans, or one step at a time?
I kind of have plans, kind of seeing where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You have a plan to do a couple of semesters here and transfer to another
Oh,
program
okay.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I think is what we talked about. So not that can't change, but that's a good. It's one of those things that some of our students come here to graduate, some to transfer, some to do
Sure.
other things. So.
Yep.
And
it's good that you've been able to talk to Jeremy about some of your goals and get clear. I think that's one thing that can be really helpful about coming up here.
Yeah.
Is not just the support with math, but getting clear with your goals and your objectives. Yeah, so good, yeah. What else can I talk to you about? So you're feeling better about your math skills and more confident and
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
yeah,
It's not his fault, it's mine. It's what I'm retaining.
uh-huh,
I don't know.
uh-huh,
But the fact that I could pass the test, it's okay with me.
right. So is there more after this?
I have to take one more semester in math,
Okay. All right.
and that's it.
Well, hopefully you'll stay and Get Real, and Jeremy can
we're
continue
working
to
on
help
that
you.
this spring.
Yeah.
Yep. And I have to say she's been a good cheerleader for us in her classes.
Right,
Trying to get the other students who could really benefit from a little extra help. Trying to get them to come up here with some mixed success. Let's
so
put it
what
that
do
way.
you say to them? How do you describe what happens up here?
Good Lord.
I
I
mean, what,
just know that everybody's in the same boat. They
Mhm.
don't know what's going on.
Right,
Math it doesn't come easy to everybody,
it's true,
And they're complaining that they're doing terrible on the tests, and I'm like, oh, hello.
you can get some help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he explains that he goes at a different approach than what my teacher does, and you're like, oh, duh. And then for me, I like to know like the whole picture.
Right,
So recently he's been explaining like, okay, this is why you're learning this. This is what it's for.
okay, so I'm putting it in context.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Sometimes that's all you need is just someone to explain it, just a different explanation. You know,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily the other explanation is bad. It just some people just need a different
Sure.
different approach.
Sure,
So
yeah.
it's good to have a lot of different input there.
Yeah, and it's puzzling sometimes why more students won't, struggling students won't kind of use resources.
yeah. They make up excuses. Like, oh, I have to do this, this, and this. But I know there's a handful of them that don't have class after our math class.
Oh, and they say they have,
And they go down to the cafeteria and have some coffee and chit chat. And
right,
I'm like, well, you can make coffee after your chit chat
Uh-huh.
about math.
Grab the coffee and come on up.
right.
Yeah.
I wonder, sometimes you think it might be hard for people to acknowledge that they need some help, that they,
I think some of them don't, I don't know, they don't seem like they care.
right,
They're failing.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Yeah.
And they're just like, and they get mad and they say that the teacher is like terrible and yada yada
yeah,
yada.
blame the teacher,
And I'm like, well, they can't help you if you don't try,
right.
you know?
So, so it was really good then that you found your way up here and that Jeremy came in and talked to you and, so what are you thinking about studying? What are you thinking that you might like to go into at some point?
I was thinking about being a dental hygienist.
Oh, yeah, and that of course you can't do here, but you're talking about transferring, I think, where were you guys talking about?
4 C's, right? Cape
Oh,
Cod.
okay, Cape Cod,
Yeah.
right. Oh, and moving to the Cape. Are you from this area?
Mhm.
That would be good. Good for you. All right. So what do you like best about working in Get Real? What's been,
It's nice to have appreciative students who come up and who like to use the space and really get a lot out of it, and it's nice to have someone who feels like maybe they're on the cusp or maybe are not passing, they're not doing well, and
right,
be able to work with them and have them feel like they're really it's worthwhile and they're getting something out of it and it's really going to help them and pass the course and move on to the next one.
Yeah.
That's really satisfying.
yes, it has. I mean, it's great that you're taking advantage of your resources and connecting, and I think, ultimately you'll be able to do lots of things without necessarily getting the support, or you'll find it, but I think that's one of the cornerstones of being successful is knowing when you need to have additional support in whatever form, and a lot of students don't figure that out, so you are well on your way. So I thank you both for talking to me today and talking about Get Real and your experiences, and good luck with everything, Jamie. I hope things continue to go well, and thanks, Jeremy.
You're welcome.